Hey guys, Sam from Manfa Makes. How are you all? Welcome back to all my returners and hi to any newbies. It's so great to have you here. Please do stick around a while, and if you like what you see, give me a thumbie. They are free. So you have clicked on today for an update on my magazine makes. Now, if you have been here a little while, you will know that last year I did a segment on this channel called Magazine Mondays, because I have a huge collection of Simply Crochet magazines and I wanted to just walk through the magazines with you just for a little bit of content and, I don't know, maybe some inspiration. And it was crochet related. So Simply Crochet is a UK magazine, it's a UK publication, and you can still get copies online. So I went through all those what felt like bajillion magazines with you all, and then this year, as part of my 24 goals for 2024, I decided that I was finally going to make some things from these magazines, because I had them and I've had them for years, but I've never made anything from them. So a new segment this year was born, and it is Magazine Makes. Now, I usually come on about once a month, and if I have finished a make, then I will show you what I plan to make next. I come on and show progress of these makes, and then of course I come back and show you the finished item. Now, the item that I am currently making comes from Simply Crochet issue 83, and I am actually making this, oh, wrong way Sam, this blue filet crochet wrap here, which looks a little something like that. Now, if you want to know all of the details of this magazine make, then I do go into much more detail in previous videos. So I will link the playlist for magazine makes down below, so you can go back and catch up on all of the bits and pieces that I have discussed about it so far. If you have been keeping up and you're wondering how much more progress I've done on it, this is the video for you. Now, I am using, and I don't want to get tangled, I took the yarn label off the wrong way, of course I did. I am using Elise Bella Ombre Batik. There is the label. It is 100% cotton. It is a 250 gram or 8.82 ounce cake. There are 900 meters or 984 yards of a lightweight 3 or DK 100% unbrushed cotton. It says to hand wash, do not bleach, lay flat to dry. You can dry clean using P, low iron, do not tumble. Recommends a 2 to 4 needles and a 1 to 3 crochet hook. This is colour 7407. It's Ecotex standard. Anything else I can tell you? Made in Turkey, and I was gifted this gorgeous yarn in Happy Mail, and I have a secondary cake there. That is the next, well, not the next cake, and I'll explain in a minute. That cake will be going into this project as well. It starts off with a super pale blue in the middle, and it ombres out to a darker blue. So I was gifted two, both will be used, but I might have to use something else as well, and that has been a little bit of a quandary. Now, I have this much left over of the first cake. It is super floppy. There is hardly anything there left at all. And the last time I showed this object to you, I had done one repeat of the design. Now I need to work out which is the front. I think I am showing you the front. So, and trust me, I've put the, no, let's do it this way. So the last time I showed you, I had done one repeat of the design. Okay, it is filet crochet. I explained that I hadn't done an awful lot of the filet crochet and that I fell in love with the design. This is going to be a hug for somebody super duper special. That is the middle part of the pattern, and then on each end we have this swirly whirly design here on both ends. There we go. It is quite tricky to see, but I think you are able to see most of the design. So I had managed to do 1 repeat, and it asks you to do a total of 6 of them. Well, since the last time I have shown this project, I have done a 2nd repeat. So there is the 2nd repeat there with the swirly whirlies on each end, as you can see. So I now have, see, it started in the super baby blue and it is ombreing out to the darker blue. I quite like the colour transition, and I have done 2 complete repeats. And I do think, guys, that because I've got quite a few other whips on my plate and my crochet time is limited, I think I am going to plan to do 1 repeat for each monthly video that I do. If I get more done, great. If I get less done, oh well. Not going to put any pressure on myself because it is eventually going to be gifted to the person I intend to gift it to. But I am going to aim for at least 1 full repeat. That yellow stitch marker shows you where I got to the first time. And I have done all of that since. And each repeat is 34 rows. So yeah, it's quite an extensive pattern. It's quite labour intensive, but it is worth it, and I am enjoying it. Now, because there are 6 repeats and I've only got 2 cakes, realistically this bit here, although it may look quite a bit, I know in my heart that I am not going to get a full repeat after what is remaining from this cake. So I've managed to get 2 full repeats from 1 cake, and I said that I've got the 2nd cake there. That's 4 repeats. I need 6. So that put me in a little bit of a quandary, guys. So after a lot of brain racking, after a little bit of deliberation, I thought, well, this is a hug for someone I love very, very much. This is a gift. Their favourite colour is blue. And as far as I'm aware, they don't absolutely detest sparkles. But I am making it out of cotton, and blue cotton is fairly limited in my stash. And I need at least 1 other item that will give me at least 2 repeats. So I'm going to need pretty similar yardage to these Elise ombre batiks. So I thought, you know what? Who cares? Who cares? I can get more, and if I can't get more, I'll get similar. I am going to crack out one of my Stenley cakes. And I have got the blue Stenley cake that Mike gifted me. It is sparkly, delicious, scrumptiousness. It is a similar weight to the cotton that I am using now, which is super handy because we don't want to be using different weights of yarns, guys. I am going to try and put both, without pulling out my stitches or getting into a yarn tangle, I am going to put both on my fingers if I can navigate them to work, and show you that I think this is going to work really well. Now the lighter blue here looks bigger, but it's not. It's because it's not as tightly wound as this darker one, but I think as I'm working with it, it will definitely work up extremely similar to this one here. There is no border to go around the whole thing. Once it's done, it's done. So I haven't used a complete cake, which means I won't use a complete cake of this. But whatever leftovers I've got, I am thinking of making a couple of other items for the lovely that I'm making this hug for. And I do think that the colours of this Stenley will complement the colours that I am already putting in to this wrap. And everybody loves Stenley, and not everybody can get their hands on it. And I can't think of any reason why the person in question does not deserve to have a little bit of Stenley wrapped round them in love. So here is another look at this. This is one of the Stenley Candy Opals. It is 85% soft cotton and 15% lurex. Lurex is the sparklies. It's a 300-gram cake, and there are 900 meters. This one is 900 meters as well, so it's the exact same yardage, pretty much the exact same yarn weight, because, well, this one says it's a 2, this one says it's a 3, but like I said, I'm pretty confident they're going to work out the same, because I've just got faith. Have faith with me, guys. It is going to work out. So I have ombre'd from the lightest blue over here to the darkest blue over here. Then I am going to, how am I going to work the ombre? Because I want the both ends to match. Quandaries. No, I'm going to go light through to dark, then I'm going to go light through to dark, and then I'm going to go light through to dark again. No, I'm not. Or am I? I'm either going to go light through to dark, light through to dark, light through to dark, so it has this ombreing stripe all the way through, or I'm going to go light through to dark, don't know about this in the middle, and then go dark back out to light so that both ends of the wrap end on the light. I'm thinking with my OCD, I'm going to have to do this constant ombre stripe, so light through to dark, light through to dark, light through to dark. And I think it will look fine, even though it would be nice to do the light into the dark and from the dark back out to the light to have like the mirror and the ends matching. That isn't going to be an option for me because this is a self-striping and I don't have any just plain blue cotton to put in for the middle section. So who knows? You'll have to come back next week to see what I actually decided to do, because I am going to cut this off. I'm going to attach this one, do another 2 repeats with this one, and then I'll cut this one off and I'll go up to this one and do 2 full repeats in that one, and then whatever scraps I've got left I will combine and put into another project for this recipient as well, so that eventually all 3 of the cakes will have been used up in their entirety. Yes, I think that's what I'm going to do, but it may change. You need to be a little bit flexible with Manfa because she chops and changes her mind all the time. But yes, so once again, I have managed to put a second full repeat into the wrap so far. So I am a third of the way done. I am going to cut off this yarn, attach this yarn and do 2 repeats, then cut off that one and go back to that one. I'm going to have to play around in my head what I'm going to do colour wise, but I will be back again next month showing you how much more I've managed to get done. You never know, I may have got more than 1 repeat done, and I may be even further, but I'm not making any promises. I'm not putting any pressure on myself. What gets done, and it will be finished when it is finished. I have lots of projects on my plate and I have a lot of whips that need attention. So we're just going with the flow. So do you like my idea of putting the twinkle in the middle section and then having the non-twinkle either end. What are your thoughts? Please do let me know down below. Have you guys ever tried filet crochet? I know I asked that last time and a couple of you did answer. A couple of you told me that you're a little bit intimidated, or you think that it's a little bit finicky, a little bit fiddly. Honestly, once you get into your flow, you are just flying. I really enjoy it, and I'm pleased that I picked a filet crochet project to do in this lovely design for a lovely person, and I cannot wait until it is all done. So yes, using this picture, I am at the third, I'm a third of the way in. Still got all this to go. So let's see what progress I can get into this project before I come back next month and let you know. For this one, I am using my 4mm dots. Love my dots. If you haven't tried them, I highly recommend them. Not trying to enable you, but honestly, guys, I love my dots. Cannot say it enough. So that is the catch up of this project for you. Like I said, I will be back next month. Let me know down below your thoughts and opinions on this. Could you suggest a different way? I am open to all of it. Just let me know. Please make sure your comments remain positive, and yeah, I'll be back with this particular project next month. I will be back in another video before then though. So like I said, thank you for your time. Thank you for joining me. I am going to let you get going. Please enjoy the rest of your day and the rest of your week, and I will be back very, very soon. But until then, stay safe, be kind, look after one another, get some good quality time in with your loved ones, and get some good quality crafting time in. I will see you in the next one or around the YouTube streets. Bye guys, love you loads.